into Evils of Enferacuse. Hope you've had a wonderful break. We've all been on a wonderful break ourselves, and we are back for episode 16 of Evils of Enferacuse, Mad Monk Melee, which it's a great time to get into our recap of where we are. Last episode, our band of very travelers here were taking on a job for the Forgotten Flame and one of the professors there that took them into more or less sneaking into a dormitory and then bargaining instead of robbing a bunch of students for their crystal rose that they had taken. From there, they had opened a gateway of sorts through the magic of toads and frogs and plant life to be able to commune with a god. And the god in question they found themselves on the doorstep of was Dionysus. Now, somebody in the group didn't necessarily take the hospitality that Dionysus was offering, so in turn, Dionysus brought forward his champion, as you have all witnessed what appears to be a portly monk holding a jug appear out of the floor in front of you. And that takes us to where we are today. The assembled party right now is Barari, Grim, Doric, and Zari. And you have just seen this person appear. And, hey, boss. Hey. What am I doing here? Oh, yeah, you're here for merriment and to test the smite of, well, should I say smite? Whatever, of these youthful mortals. But, seems to be a problem. Ha. You see, you all get the feeling that Dionysus is squinting really hard at you all. That's not exactly a party. Let me do a little bit of, yes, I've got it. We are going to smash cut over to Reef. Reef has taken some time to be away visiting their family out in the forests around Enferacuse and hadn't finished actually making their way back yet. Really taking on the idea of not knowing what the strange place that everyone was teleported to and trying to get some more information. Reef, we're gonna say that right now you are still walking around making your way back with at least one family member. Would you like to choose who that is?
I'm gonna go with my mother.
Okay, your mother. Okay. So, Reef, you're just chit-chatting with your mother, giving them a bit of update of what the city is like and all the unique things. You suddenly, though, feel like this really interesting pulling sensation at your feet. And before you can really even say anything, you slowly sink yourself into the ground. You feel it, but don't feel yourself going into the ground as you suddenly also oppositely rise in what appears to be a cylindrical stone room with your compatriots and some random stranger. Oh, can't hear you.
Somebody.
Oh,
Your mic is cutting out very bad.
I was just about typing that in chat.
your mic is going in and out.
Sound like a robot.
Try turning it off and turning it on again. I mean, the whole thing probably.
Mike,
Like a Zoom meeting.
In and out.
Yeah.
We can pull you back in. Well, you all have magically seen your compadre, who has been away for a day or so, just kind of materialize in front of you. Just like we are about to do momentarily. And
Y'all all saw that, right?
And as they re-enter the space, we will test their microphone. Go ahead.
Hello, I'm speaking.
So much better.
Perfection.
Yay.
And I gotta fix the top, but you have now appeared in front of them. And Dora, could you repeat what you said there a moment ago?
So everybody just saw what I just saw?
I'm him.
You know, this is becoming pretty common. Hi.
They must be a very powerful magician to be able to do these such tasks.
We're really good at hiding.
Oh,
Maybe I should follow you
splendid!
around and learn from you.
Splendid! This is now really a party. Hello there.
Hello.
Hello.
Oh,
You are now.
And we're getting robotic again.
It went back to robot. It was so good too. I don't know why it went out. Well, this is okay.
Do you
brought
have
you
a
here.
connection point from your microphone to your computer? Because
Yeah.
it might,
whenever-
might need a different port.
That's just the laptop. I'm going to restart my whole computer.
Oh no. Well,
Smash it.
we are going to
Will
take you
work.
back in a moment. Hold on. Wait, I think we forgot your animal companion. Hold on, let's send you away to go get... That's probably a terrible thing. Go ahead. And you get whooshed back into the ground.
Oh, jeez, no.
at least he's considerate.
Well, that's fine. They're going to be in... You guys will all have fun
Did you bury them?
fighting with the monk anyway. Don't worry about it.
Are they buried alive?
Inside of a building? There's multiple floors here. Even I know this much.
I don't know what's actually below my office. Let's not think about that. I'm sure your friend is fine. Lord, what have you brought us here to do with your companion? Oh, he's going to fight those scrappy ones. Just a bit of frivolity. Did you hear that, Mirth? Yeah, the ones on the left or the ones on the right. You can see that he's pointing not at any of you. That any of the ones that are standing, Mirth, just make them not standing. You know the typical drill. And you hear a snap. And as you also see around the circle that you all have been in this summoning space, that there is this now twinge of green energy around in a dome around that circle, encompassing it. Well, yeah, I guess we get started. With that, you feel like you see Mirth standing there, this monk that you have been just kind of watching as they sway. Suddenly, you don't. And just as quickly as you would not have thought possible, Ferrari, you feel leg kick the back of your legs.
How?
As a sweeping kick makes its way underneath you.
Okay, we're not even in initiative though. Like
He
You
is
got a
going to
surprise
take.
round.
He's going to take the first. He is taking the first round here.
but we're fully aware that we're
Giving
okay.
it. What's your AC?
With mage armor currently 15.
You flap your wings into the air because you feel this, so you don't move actually, and or this topple over, but you do feel like they tried to sweep you, and now you're flying.
Yeah, I look back and I'm like, hey, I'm not standing. I'm not a target. I'm
Now-
technically not standing.
With that, all of you note that now Mirth is engaged in actually trying to fight you. Please roll initiative, and he will as well.
It actually makes sense because he's, I'm assuming, a drunken monk. So the surprise is seeing this haphazardly individual who's pissed drunk just come over and start doing kung fu is kind of surprising in nature anyway, so I can see this being a surprise round.
I got a flat 10.
Initiative.
Also, this initiative battle is brought to you by me trying the Coke Oreo because I wanted to do a bit for Concleod because he taste tests Mountain Dews all the time on TikToks. It's fun.
Why not put cookie in your soda? It sounds
Hey,
like
It's
crunchy.
odd. You taste cola and then go And you got like the Oreo taste after.
They put everything into Oreos. Why not put Oreo into something else? Cheers.
Cheers.
All right. Where are
Brought
we with
to you by
initiative,
Heat Tech.
anyone?
8.
It's Fedoric.
21.
That's interesting.
I'm saying I drink the whole thing. It's not bad. It's
No.
I'm never gonna get it again, but it was fun to try.
I'm not mad at it, but I don't normally drink Coke. I'm more of a Pepsi guy, but I had to try it, so I will finish that for sure.
Zare, what about yourself?
9.
That's so weird.
All right.
Wasn't sure what to expect. The Oreos are far better with the Coke flavor than the Coke is with the Oreo flavor.
Was that the monk starting the round, or that the monk had a surprise round?
He had a surprise round, and then with that though, you all are very fortunate in having a very solid rule set here. All right.
You mean like distributed well?
In terms of all of you beat his initiative.
Yeah.
Oh.
Jeez Louise.
Really?
Yep.
That's not good.
Yeah, all of you beat his initiative, so it can't. Again, the drunken fighting aspect works very well in some aspects, maybe not all of them. So with that, Grim, you are first up. You saw this kick. Go from there.
Ali.
And at this, you see our compatriot pop back into existence.
Hello.
Hi again.
10 times better.
See our compatriot pop back into existence.
We
You have the stream
Fantastic.
playing.
Yeah, stream echo.
But we know what happened. You have been pulled back into existence, and if you would like to roll initiative, let me know what you hit, and we will get you in here.
Alrighty.
All right. So it's just this one drunken fighter, right?
Just as
17.
one drunken monk. Perfect.
That teleport across a room in like a split second.
Right.
I got 17.
All right, Rita,
Nice.
you are good. So, Grim, you were still up first.
Copy that. All right. I am going to cast. Let's see here. Sorry, it's been a hot minute since I looked at this sheet.
You're a hot minute. Ugh.
Oh, snap.
Yeah, okay. I'm gonna do a spell ranged attack, a ray of enfeeblement, to make all of his attacks against us at half damage. That's 10.
So that's it's a 10 attack, basically.
Yeah.
You see him after his low kick basically roll backward out of the way. It does appear that he may not have realized he rolled and kind of like whapped his head a bit on the way back and kind of shaking it.
All right. Well, in that case, I'm going to give myself bonus action Shield of Faith and give myself a +2 to AC.
Get the hell out of here.
Yeah, and take a couple steps back. I'll probably be the furthest out of whatever. I got 35 feet, so I'll keep my distance, knowing that we're in close quarters, and I'm going to try and cast more spells on them, and I got plenty of range to do so.
you all can tell that this green domish kind of thing around you extends out in the circle that you were in, and the circle you were in is about is about 40 feet.
Yeah. I go to the furthest point that I can.
Yep.
And that's my turn.
All right. And then, Reef, you have been sucked back into the world apparently just after grabbing your fun companion who was very confused on the forest floor, which is now even more confused as you have brought them into this place now with you. You did see that Grim blasted something at this random stranger in the room with you.
All right.
Yes, get him, get him. That one there.
I fire my bow.
Go for it.
That would be a 13 to hit.
Yeah, it's a miss. In fact, as the arrow
Oh, damn it.
on the ground, he
Oh,
grabs
no.
the arrow out of the air and just kind of waves it a bit. I think you drop this.
I thought he was about to deflect missile with the arrow.
Catch
Throw it
arrow.
back, throw it back, throw it back.
He did not this time. That did not happen. But
Thanks.
he just drops it to the ground. From there, would you like to do anything else?
I will step backwards. Like 10 feet.
Far away.
Yeah.
I see it. I see it. I need to do it.
Because I am very confused.
That's fair.
As we all are.
Ferrari, you're in the air, and now it is your turn. He is the closest to you at about 5 feet.
I'm going to get about as high up as I reasonably can with whatever this barrier is around us. And then I will, I'm going to pop off a hex on him.
Ooh, right.
Because that'll give me an extra d6 damage every time I hit him. As long as I maintain concentration on that. And then since that was a bonus action, I can cast a cantrip spell. So I'll just, I'll Eldritch Blast him.
Okay.
Let's see, what do I got? +6 to my rolls. That's going to be a miss with a flat 12. God dang it.
Damn.
I thought it was a 9 at first for a 15. I was like, oh nope. It has the little line at the top for the 6, or at the bottom for the 6.
So you're gonna try the Eldritch Blast or the Hex first?
The hex first would the hex doesn't need anything. It's a hex. As far as
X's bonus action, and you can do your attack.
yeah, it just like latches on as a bonus action.
Okay.
But it does new damage unless I make a connection with something else.
Okay. You see him basically put his hands on the floor between his legs and crab himself away from your Eldritch Blast. Excuse me, I need to get up. As he starts to kind of like move around a little bit. Anything else?
Nah, movement, action, and bonus action. I'm good. Oh, pardon me.
Next is Doric. Doric, you have seen this monk skate around quite a bit.
A monk summoned by a god, dodging all of my friends' and companions' abilities? Are you some sort of divine favor?
I can't be your favorite.
No. You do not have to be my favorite. That's silly. You're just gonna be one of my memories.
Cool. I go have a good time remembering everything, but
So, Dorak, seeing this is a pretty good chance for him to gain some glory for his family name, I will activate my rage
rage it up.
And my ancestral protectors of my rage. So I actually now have the ghosts of my family in surrounding me like a party as I rage.
So are they visible or not visible?
They are visible.
Ooh,
They can be if I choose to be.
we have more in common than we think.
Okay. All right. Good to know.
And
Okay.
I will reckless swing at his ass.
Ooh.
All right.
Let's see, so that is a 15 plus strength and proficiency. Which strength am I using? Oh, no, that's saves. Okay, so that's a 19 to hit.
Dork, you swing with all your might, just basically barreling into him.
Mm-hmm.
He grabs the edge of your handle of your weapon and swings upward out of range.
Nani!
Bro.
He is off. He is now standing.
I am gonna
Thank you.
keep myself as close to him as possible.
Cool. This is
You do
great.
Mm-hmm. You and me, big boy.
Oh, yeah, no.
Yes.
Anything else for your turn?
That will end my turn.
Okay. Zari, you have seen this all unfold. You are next up.
Okay. I would like to try to get behind him, the monk.
Okay.
And I will attempt to hit him with my short swords and also hopefully sneak attack him.
Okay.
That is my intent. So, first one, second one, and then do I hit?
Okay. You swing in with your first short sword, and he appears to just wobble a little bit, like he is still swaying, and it misses. But upon that, with your second swing, you're able to bash him and slash with your sword into his side with that second swing.
Awesome. So I'll roll for damage and maybe also get some sneak attack damage in?
Yes.
Okay, so that's regular damage and then sneak attack. +5. So 9 + 5 total.
Okay.
Is 14.
Okay.
Nice.
Oh, man. You wait your turn. Upon that, when you slash him, he does turn to you holding his jug. And
okay.
Let's see where you. And let's see. And with that, you note he basically sways it, and you basically get covered in beer.
Okay. Let's see.
That's gotta be terrible.
Can I take a cunning action to disengage from him?
Yeah, you can.
Okay. I'm going to disengage from him.
Okay.
And then I should still have some movement left, so maybe take an extra 5 feet back as I drip from beer.
Okay.
This is going to be bad for my fur. I'm going to need to bathe.
So just
No. What do you take me for?
Anything else for your turn?
Ooh, not right now, but maybe later for next turn.
Okay. You backed up, and at that point, the monk kind of just like, oh, you got, oh, You got my beer spilled. Oh. And he kind of just like shakes. Oh, God, this is for me. Boss, you got your thing. Yes, yes, I've got you all. Just hold on. You hear another snap. With that snap, now we're gonna go back in time a bit. Now, who took a drink of the drink that was offered to you all? I remember. I think I have it written down here because I know Ferrari did not, and I don't believe Doric did either.
Mm-mm.
And Reef, you were not here.
I pretended to.
And Grim, I believe you may have taken a drink of it.
I can't remember, so I will say yes.
Okay. And at the point of the snap, you feel a couple things. Grim, Zari, you feel a warmness sense around you, kind of envelop you for a moment. You also see that greenish hue of the space around you kind of glow out of your hands. Zari, you feel it basically glow everywhere on you right now. And you see the monk glow a little bit for a moment.
Oh, so we're just cheating, adding god powers to the guy who's clearly outmatching us. You're a really cool guy.
Who's outmatching us?
He's been hit once by all of us.
I'm glad you're finally getting it, young one. That's hooray. Get out of there. With that, the monk is going to turn Doric and to try to attack you. He is going to swing the butt of the jug at you twice. The first one is, let's see, where did his stats go? The 16 hit.
A 16 does not hit.
So the first jug swing misses you a bit wildly. Second time he swings it downward, he's also going to miss. So you see him just kind of like rolling at you a bit with this thing, but it doesn't seem to make any contact.
Ooh. Where are you aiming at?
That guy! And he's not pointing at you.
That's fair.
With that, we're going to come back around to Grim.
So, from my understanding, because of what we drank, this guy is more empowered because we drank the stuff.
No, you feel like a warmness for yourself, in fact, when the snap happened.
Okay.
I'm assuming you're currently at full health, right?
Yeah.
I assume you both are, which is good. Because,
things are going to happen.
Oh, because we drank it, if we get hit, probably we'll do more.
I mean, technically I didn't drink it. I'm just currently drenched physically in it.
Yep.
Does that do anything?
That's probably going to be a problem, though.
It's currently glowing if there's a snap involved. You'll see.
I just need to hit him once. That's all I need to do.
The confidence of the barbarians.
So I have something I think I want to try, but I'm not sure who to do it to, and I don't want to meta this too much. So I'm just gonna throw it out there and see which one would be more beneficial. Lesser restorationing the monk himself, taking away all the drunk features or something of that nature, because it takes away poison, which canonically through D&D, if you cast a spell, people get undrunk, or cast it on like Doric, who drank it, and he won't have something bad happen.
I didn't drink any
later on. Oh, okay, then I was.
You were the only one who drank, and Zari is covered in it, so it's affecting him as well.
Oh, I thought Ferrari. Did you not drink it?
No, I was the one that pissed
the. Cast it on Ferrari, trying to take away.
I'm not affected. I'm not affected.
Zari is.
Okay, because you said my name, I was like, that's all right.
Said them.
I mean, the thing is that I technically haven't ingested anything, so I
Well,
don't
that's
know if
why I'm not sure if I should cast it on him or wait. And yeah, not sure.
Go with your gut.
I would. I personally would wait. I kind of have an idea as to how I'm going to try to get this off of me anyway. So,
But
Just
it's on
shake.
me.
Just
Eh.
you drank the drink, so you're affected.
Nothing has happened yet. So I'll hold off for right now. Let's see. Okay. So we know he has a absolutely ridiculous AC, 20 or above, since we missed on a 19. Going with an AoE spell would probably be the best for me. But for me to do that and having the AC of 14, it's beneficial to do something just for you guys. Doric's right up in his face, right?
I'm all up in there.
Yeah, you're all up in there, buddy. So let's see. I guess Doric, Ferrari, and we'll go with Reef. I'll cast Aid. All of you will get a +5 to your maximum and current hit points. Everything bumps up to a 5. And that stays for 8 hours.
Okay.
And
Aid,
yeah,
Aid is amazing.
Very cool.
that's my action and my bonus action. We'll use my just because I can. My harness divine power and regain a first level spell slot.
Okay.
That'll be my turn.
All right. From there, Ferrari, you're up next.
Cool. Seeing that he is rather difficult to hit, phew, a lot of my stuff that is just saving throws is spell slot stuff, and I only have one other spell slot. However, this is a good one. If it connects, this is going to be a whopper. Can I drop a 10-foot radius sphere that doesn't hit anybody else but him?
Not right now, you can't.
Who's all near him? I know that Doric's like up in his grill.
You're about 10 feet away now yourself.
I was flying away from him though.
Oh, well, again, he spun towards Doric. I thought that was kind of the direction you're heading. If you're going the other way, you're probably out of range now. Doric is still in range, and Zari disengaged, so Zari is further away.
Like
so then I can
him.
put the sphere so that it's away from Doric, but on top of the guy.
You probably could angle it just enough to do that.
Okay, then I'm going to drop a shatter on him. That's going to be a con save of 14 for him.
Okay. Okay. So he does not make that save.
Okay. That's 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 thunder damage, and then what is it? 1d6 for hex. Yeah, 1d6 for hex. That's another 1 point of damage from the hex, so it's like 10, yeah, 11 points of damage total.
Okay. You see, not only does he get kind of slammed a bit with your drop, but also the tiles underneath along the floor break, kind of changing the scenery and terrain around it.
Mortal Kombat scenery effect.
Oh man! Oh, what a downer! Oh. Now let's see what that does. He basically wades his jug in your general direction. Can you give me a dex saving throw?
Dex saving throw. Okay. I think I'm going to use my inspiration for this because I only have a +1 to my dex. So let's click that out of the bar there. +1. That is a 16 on the good die. The other one was a natural 1.
Okay, you make it. You see that he has splashed out into the air whatever was in his jug, and is coming towards you. As you move out of the way, you see it kind of hit the dome that has been created behind you, and it sizzles on the edge of that dome of whatever had hit it.
If I wanted to partake, I would say yes. I yell at him.
Okay. Anything else for your turn?
Just going to flutter around the room a little bit just to keep kind of almost like vulture circling.
Okay. It is not a terribly high ceiling room. You still have the ability to be up a bit, but not,
Yeah,
terrible.
I'm just trying to keep some distance because if he hits me, it's going to hurt bad.
All right. Then Doric, it is your turn. That one time.
Slippery guy. I raise my mallet up high overhead and swing down with a reckless swing. 17.
As you swing downward, he sidesteps. Hey! Good to see you too.
I'll get you eventually.
I have faith in you. Anything else?
Darn. Not positive motivation. Almost made me lose my rage. Okay, no, that's my turn.
Almost made me lose my rage.
I'm writing that one down for later.
And Doric's heart went doki doki. Oh.
Oh no.
Okay. Then we go to Zari. Wait, wait, I missed Reef. Reef, we go to Reef.
Alrighty. I want to aim for the jug he's holding.
Okay.
With my bow.
All right, go for it.
Seems to like that thing. Here goes nothing. 18.
That will hit the jug. So, what you will end up doing is you will knock the jug from his hands.
Okay.
You'll note that it does not seem to injure or damage the jug, but it has been knocked to the ground.
Cool.
Wait, you just took alcohol away from an alcohol. I don't feel like this is gonna go well.
It'll be fine.
And now I'm gonna step back as far as I can.
I don't know.
You can step back to the edge of the dome, so you have that about 30. About that. 40.
Now I should hit him with the lesser restoration because he has no more boost.
About 25. You're about 25 feet from him now, back there.
Cool. And that ends my turn.
Okay. Now we're gonna go around to Zari.
Okay. I'm covered everywhere now, right?
You're covered in beer.
Okay. And he's 10 feet in front of me?
About, yes.
Yeah, okay. So what I'm gonna do is I am going to take out my exceptionally sharp caltrops, and I'm going to throw them at his feet. In his like an immediate area. I think the caltrops. Yep, they're enough to cover a square with 5 feet on the side. So, yes, I would like to spread them or like throw them at his feet.
So he's got about 5 feet worth of caltrops, is what you're doing.
Yes, under him. Yes.
Okay.
And then what I'm going to do after that is I would like to spend my entire turn running and trying to get the beer off of me using centrifugal force and using my feline agility. So I'm just gonna go zoom, 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 and like do all the things and try to get it to come off. So
we're just watching Zoomy Zari right now.
What?
So actually, in speed terms, because I would be dashing, that would be 60 feet, but then I would be doubling that because of my feline agility, because feline agility actually doubles that. So yes, I'm going very, very fast.
Okay.
If only we had a haste.
You're currently spinning around the enclosed space, trying to gain attention. Got it.
No, well, get the beer off.
Is it 3 a.m.?
That's what's happening too. So that will take you about 2 revolutions, I'd say. So you have dried yourself slightly, but not all the way.
Okay, that's fine. I have a plan for the next turn for the rest of it.
Cool.
Oh my god.
All right. Anything else?
No.
Okay.
I would like to basically end, like land where I more or less started.
Okay. You can do that.
You want to see me run around in a circle? You want to see me do it again?
That's not what I was gonna do next turn. You don't know me.
All right. So with that, the monk kind of just looks down around amongst the caltrops on the floor and for his jug. Oh, man, stop being a party crasher. And then he is going to go for an unarmed strike on you, Doric, right there.
Mm.
He's going to go for 2. And that is not in the dice thing, so 20.
Yeah, that more along the lines hits, yeah.
And a second at 20. The
second 20 misses.
Oh yeah!
In a different universe, but in this universe, the same number hits twice. Yes.
Okay, it was worth asking that question. So with that, he is going to hit you. Let's see. We'll take 10 damage with the first one, 14 with the second.
10 and 14?
Yes.
Okay. So 10 and 14 cut in half is 12. Thanks to rage. Okay.
All right. So he was able to basically strike you in the chest 2 different times to kind of just pop you real quick. With his bonus, he's going to bend over and just grab the jug, but also realize, because he hadn't realized before, there's things around his feet, and he's gonna actually just sit there and stare at them.
ADHD, got it.
Can we just say canonically your caltrops look like D4s?
I would love that.
I think that's fair from that random shop you went to. Sure.
Sharp edge D4s, every single one of them.
Yes.
Oh God, that's tragic.
It's like worse than a Lego brick.
And that
They
brings
are.
That brings us back around
I
to
should
Grim.
know. I have them. They are painful.
Mm-hmm.
I have fortunately never stepped on one.
Oh.
Well, we don't normally keep our dice on the floor, you know?
It happens.
Yeah, but we're pretty prompt about picking them up.
Go, Grim, go.
Oh, it's my turn?
Yes, Grim, we're
Yes.
back to you.
My bad. I am going to because I am not going to be good in any scenario. I'm just moving in opposite directions to stay as far away from this fucker as I can. I will, though, within 30 feet of Doric, cast Sanctuary. You ward a creature within range until the spell ends. It's another duration, no concentration. Any creature who targets the warded creature with an attack roll or damage spell against you must succeed a wisdom saving throw of 14, or either choose a new target or lose the attack if there's no one nearby. The spell doesn't protect the warded creature from area effects.
Okay.
And I kind of look. Am I glowy? Say I'm glowy.
You get this moonlight effect on you. Yeah, like it's like a white ambient, kind of like fluorescent, kind of white human off of you.
Okay. I'll definitely ask what this does, and I'll then ask after you explain it. Can I still hit him?
Yes.
Sweet.
I'm making you what the kids call tanky.
Ooh.
You gave him a glow up, you might even say.
But
Grim, anything else?
Let's see. Just because I can, use my summon spiritual weapon.
nice. Doesn't it also get its own turn in the turn order?
Yeah, it will go right after me. And being summoned in, I get to make an attack against them. That's going to be a 25.
Well, that's going to hit. What did you summon necessarily?
Grimm's spiritual weapon is basically, it's like a long glaive with a giant like kind of like sword on top of it, and it's literally just spinning like a buzzsaw, and it just goes and hits him.
All right. Now, all of you that have seen one of your party members just randomly show up here now have seen a spectral-looking glaive out of midair just appear and then start rotating as it makes its way to hit the monk. All of you don't know really necessarily what's going on other than you see Grim smiling.
And that is going to be 6 damage to him.
Okay. All right.
I also love this spell for the fact that it's like the guy's gonna be like, "Fuck you, get away," and he's gonna put his hand like right through it, and it's like, "What? I can't push it. I can't move it or touch it." Oh, you fuck.
Yeah, he can't spill his booze on it, can he?
No.
So,
It's not a physical thing, so
that will take us over to Reef.
All right. I am 25 feet away, right?
Yes, you are.
Would I be able to get up to him for melee without stepping on the caltrops?
The cover is 5 foot under his base, so you should be able to.
All right. I'm going to run up and do 2 rapier swings at him.
Cha cha.
17 for one.
First will miss.
All right. And 19 for the other.
As you arch your way around to getting around Doric and just try to get a couple of swings in on the side, you realize that even though he is just kind of looking down, he sits up for the first swing and notices you're there, and with the second swing turns to you and says, I forgot you were here. Great. Okay. Cool. Got it. As you miss in that, and now he is back upright a bit.
Okay, great.
Who has the bottle, his casket or whatever of booze?
He picked it back up. He leaned over a moment ago to pick it back up and was staring at the caltrops.
Okay, so he's got it again?
Yes, he's holding it again.
Okay, cool.
Reef, anything else?
Nope.
Okay, we will go out to Ferrari.
Okay, I don't have a lot left in high stuff, but I'm gonna risk it for the biscuit because if I hit with this, it'll be 2d8 damage. I'm gonna point with my the hand that I have the signet ring on, and point at him and try casting Chaos Bolt.
Okay.
Ooh, nice.
That's an 18 on the die for a 24.
All right, 24 will hit.
So, actually, I forgot. It's not just 2d8 because it's the Chaos Bolt. It's 2d8 plus 1d6, and the d8s. You get to choose the type of damage from one of the d8s. So, that is an 8 on the one, a 5 on the other. We'll make that. Hey, we'll go on theme with the shatter from earlier. It's more thunder damage. So that's 14 points of thunder damage, and then more hex coming his way. That's another single point of hex damage to him. Just a whopping 2 points of hex damage for him this whole time.
That is fair.
But yeah, you guys see me point the ring, and then there's just like a boom around him again as the Chaos Bolt hits him with the thunderous blast. And that's one of 3 charges that I have in that ring.
You see the bolt come from Ferrari as it kind of just shakes him a lot into place. Oh, that's not cool, man. Ugh, you guys are a mess.
Pot, meat, kettle.
Truth.
Ferrari, he after you have struck him with that, can you make a dex saving throw?
Ooh.
Wait, what was? I'm sorry.
Dex saving throw, Ferrari, if you could.
Oh, another one.
Yep. After you have hit him.
Oh boy. Ooh, that's a spicy 3 + 1 for a 4.
Oh
okay. No. He has basically realized that you had taken that shot out of the air. He swales his jug that he has possession of back at you again, and you feel yourself splashed with this liquid. That as you feel it, it is not necessarily what you were expecting, and as you feel it, it weighs you down as the oil just drips down your feathers and down your body, basically pulling you like from easily being able to fly now.
Oh, well, that's just rude.
You are now covered in oil.
Oh, damn.
Okay. If that's the case, like, I'm just basically backpedaling away from wherever I was is now just like compromised. I'm like clearing the room further towards a corner away from him as I landed.
All right, you do that. All right, next up is Doric.
I just need to hit you. Come on.
It's okay.
Yes!
All right.
Nat 20.
All right.
I was about to say, next round, I'm casting the one where it makes him vulnerable. I wish that happened. It would have been dope.
The only thing that sucks
Oh,
is that my other dice was a 19. I'm like, I could have used you a different turn, but you know, it's like a 19 and a 20 next to each other.
Yeah.
All right, you know, I'll just use the D&D Beyond thing for all the dice. And you know what? I'm gonna splash on top of that the Hill Giant Strike. And is there anything else? Okay, so yeah. So that brings this from 2, 3, 4d6 plus the 2 and roll.
Get that extra dice in there. Get it in. Get the damage.
17 plus 2, so 19 on the crit swing.
Woo. There you go.
And I'm going to use my Great Weapon Master's second ability. Upon a crit, I can make an extra swing. Recklessly.
There you go.
20. Does that hit?
That meets it. And you realize that you have gotten to that point. That's exactly where he is at.
Screw it. I'm throwing another Hill Giant Strike on top of that. $14 damage.
Okay. You all see as Doric, who seems to have been tremendously frustrated to all the dodging taking place at this point, has taken a mighty swing and connected 2 different times. Let's see here.
My ancestors cheer me on.
Hold on. Doing the math. Doing the maths. Okay.
Oh, and with each Hill Giant Strike, I knock him back 5 feet and follow him.
All right, so you've swung him out towards the other edge of the circle.
Yes.
All right, so he is being backed around. You have swung him out of the caltrops, just to be aware. And that is another thing to be just noteful of.
Sorry about that. Sorry.
It's okay. Can you roll a perception for me real quick though, Dork?
Perception. 16.
Okay, you did notice they were there before you tried to step around it. So you did step around it, so you missed it.
Cool.
Good enough.
Oh.
So you have knocked him back with those mighty blows. Anything else?
Yes, and the final thing on top of all of my abilities, now that I have crit him, you all have advantage on your next hits.
Nice.
His defense is shattered.
Excellent.
That will end my turn.
You all note that he looks a lot more staggered like that. That definitely took a toll out of him. That then takes us to Zari.
Okay. So I'm going to take out one of my water skins and I'm just gonna use it to wash off whatever's left of the alcohol on me. And where is he now in relationship to me?
He is now further out in front of you because Doric had knocked him backwards a couple times, so he is a little bit further out. Did you say it was at 5 or 10 feet, Doric, each time?
10 feet for the 2 combined swings. I'm trying to like push him towards out of the center of the room so everybody else has more free reign to move.
Yeah, he's pushed towards the front of the room where the table was, where the professor basically is outside of this circle right now.
Okay.
And so he's pushed back that way. Doric, I did forget one thing. Just give me a quick saving throw for Dex.
Dex. Okay. Oh, wait a second. Sorry, just reading my ability one last time. Okay, yes, I can do that. Oh, you also have to make a strength saving throw yourself. I apologize.
Cool.
For both strikes of 14.
First one's gonna make it. Second one as well. So.
Okay, and I'm making a dex save?
Yes.
13. That's not a good number.
So, you note that basically from your hits, he was so choked up that he just flailed his jug at you. You're now covered in what feels like seawater.
Oh, that's just annoying. Oh, it's gonna dry and there's gonna be sand every. Oh, I hate that feeling.
He's got one of those fun jugs that has like all the different fluids in it,
Yeah,
doesn't
the
he?
flask of
It's not a flask. It's
a jug.
The jug.
Alchemy jug. It's an
alchemy jug. There you go.
Yes, that's it.
I've used them in different campaigns along with Reef in our other campaign from a while ago. Well, Reef and Grim.
Freaking Mayhem.
Like kind of just like.
Oh yeah, the mayo jug.
What are you doing with seawater? How do you get drunk off of seawater?
It's okay. The jug can have mayonnaise in it. Just a fun fact.
Why would you drink mayonnaise?
That's a whole thing.
I don't judge you where you are either, man.
That was done as a prank on Reef's character in the other game.
So sorry, it is still you. Your turn is on.
Okay.
You have advantage on all your swings.
What?
You have advantage on all your swings.
Yes. So I'm going to, having doused myself in water, I'm going to attack him. I'm gonna go up to him and attack him.
Okay.
I should be fine. So I have advantage. Oops, that's wrong.
Chills down my spine.
Roll. That's 1. That's 2. 26 and 20 to hit.
Both will hit.
Okay, awesome. I'll roll for damage. That's weird. Why is 1? Okay. Oh, because of the advantage. Got it. Yes. No. Why was that like that? Sorry, that technically would be both the damage then. And then sneak attack as well.
He's engaged still.
Awesome. Oop. That'd be for both hits, right? So. Okay, so that's 28 total damage between the 2 sword hits and the sneak attack.
Okay. Okay. You see, since he's been pushed back by Doric, that he seems a lot more worse for wear, and Zari comes in with a couple swings to keep battering him backward. With that, he again seems to be having a hard time splashing around. Zari, you see him splashing at you as well. You were also covered in seawater.
Okay.
It seems to go really interesting with the beer smell.
Ah. So I smell like a drunken beach bum?
Yes.
Something like that.
That was so accurate. That's such a great call.
Anything else for your turn?
No, I guess. Yeah, I'll stay here for now. This is fine.
Okay. You stay there, and with that, the monk in front of you looks a little worse for wear. He's, boss, I don't know. Was this the right call? Is this what you wanted? Oh, yes. Don't worry. You'll take care of. With that, you see those in front of the monk see that familiar green glow once more. Grim, you feel a warmness inside, and Zara, you feel a warmness around you.
Yeah, okay.
Okay. Okay. Oh, that's a little better. All right. I am done playing with you guys. And with that, you see the monk kind of just start to sway quite a bit and sway in a circle until you no longer see him.
Oh, did he do what he did earlier? Oh, no.
Grim, you feel a bit of a breeze right by you. $29.
Objection. As he swings, my ancestors are near him as well.
Also ceremony.
Is Grim on the opposite, but they affect right around you or further out? Because Grim is far across the room.
As long as I have hit the person with my ancestors enraging, they will follow him and give a disadvantage on every attack roll until my next turn.
He also had ceremony cast on him, so you'd have to do the wisdom check to make sure you can attack him or whatever. Oh, I thought, Grim cast on you. That's my bad. I got it all mixed up. Shit, all right. My brain.
We'll go with disadvantage. 28.
Jesus Christ. Oh my God, monks.
I tried, bro.
Ridiculous.
So, Grim, you feel again you feel a kick at your legs right now. I'm assuming the 28 hits, right? He is trying to sweep you to the ground right now. Can you just give a dex save?
Dirty 20.
All right. So you are able to not be too startled by that and catch yourself. So you do not go down to the ground. Though he does kick at you, so you will get 5 damage. Just kind of like the sweep of the leg. All right. Next up, we are going to go back to the top round. Grim, it is your turn.
I hate memes for D&D sometimes. A Thri-Kreen cleric is just a praying mantis.
I
want to make that I want to make that character now. God damn it.
That made me giggle more than I thought it would.
Oh yeah, wait, no, I thought it spelled. They featured. Duh. Alright, we made dummy. Alrighty. Okay. I use Path to the Grave. As an action, I curse the creature that's within 30 feet of me until the end of my next turn. All of my allies hits the cursed creature with an attack. The creature has vulnerability to all the attacks of damage. So everybody's attack basically does double.
Oh,
And it's not a save, it's not nothing, it just happens.
Nice.
That is my action. Bonus action, I will use the bonus action to do a spiritual weapon attack. I believe. Oh, bonus action to move. So the guy moves. I'll use it to get right up to him. Make another attack against them. This first one's a 17. The second one's gonna be a 24.
All right, that 24 is gonna hit.
5 points of damage.
Don't you double that because of the vulnerability?
Oh, yes, that would be 10.
aha.
Your spell's already benefiting.
Perfect. He will
Endurance advantage help.
That's a strong ability.
Since he went to sweep your leg, you're able to easily like make it so that your spectral weapon comes in and kind of like surprises him and hits him. So he'll take that strike onto his arm and kind of grab it a bit as it hits him. Okay. Anything else?
That's my turn.
He will also he will basically have to juggle his jug, and as he does, you feel beer spilling over your shoulders. Okay.
I destroy water this thing. Technically, it's not water. I don't think it would work.
It would make the smelly parts remain. That would be great. Then we are gonna go to Reef.
All right, so I'm going to back away as far as I can and try to hit him with my longbow because I don't want to get any of that weird liquid on me.
That's fair.
And I have advantage, right?
You do
Yes,
right
you
now.
have advantage.
Awesome. 20. Dirty 20.
Okay.
Does that hit?
It is going. You will see the longbow. You will shoot your arrow directly at him. This time, he very much changes from what you saw the last time, taking a moment with his foot and kicking the trajectory of the arrow. Let's see. Let me roll a thing here.
Oh, who's he gonna wing with
Oh
this?
no. Sorry, people.
That's fine.
No. Actually, everybody's going to be all right. So, he, being him, he is going to deflect the arrow into your spectral weapon, Grim. And it's going to go, I'm assuming, through it?
Yep.
Okay. That's what
Doesn't
happens.
have hit points, doesn't have anything, can't hit it.
Yep. That's where he sent it. So, you now have watched it sail out and basically embed itself into the wall. Hooray for that. Anything else, Reef?
I just kind of stand there like what just happened? And I put my bow down. And that's the end of my turn.
Fair enough. All right, that will go then to Ferrari.
Okay. Guy's gotten serious on us, hasn't he? Okay, cool. That chaos bolt worked so well, and I'm seeing people hitting a little more spicy. So points the ring finger again, and chaos bolt number 2 of 3. That is going to be a 22.
With advantage?
Yes, because I rolled a 16 and a 10, and that is a +6 on the attack bonus. So yeah, 22.
Okay. It's gonna hit.
Okay. So 2d8 plus 1d6. Nope. That is 11 points of about to do 11 points of psychic damage. So you just do
Double
like
it.
this, like, oh yeah, that's right. Yeah, so 22 points of psychic damage plus the hex bonus, which is also going to be doubled. That's going to be another 6 points of necrotic from the hex.
I felt like DJ Khaled there. Another.
But yeah, you just see when he points the ring out, he just kind of does like the, Professor X thing, realizing how the damage is going to be. And then you just get the biggest freaking migraine for our drunken monk. He's getting the hangover before he goes and wakes up the next day.
Not gonna lie, out of all the characters here, I would hate you the most. Like, did you just hurt my brain?
You see the monk grab his mind, like his head, after the bolt hits him, and just seem like one thing that you'll note happens more immediately than you would have recognized. You all have realized he has been just kind of wibbly wobbly or whatnot. He stands completely still and upright.
Oh.
As you note this, Ferrari, you see his head now tilt downward to you. Again, you're shorter now because you're on the ground.
Mm-hmm.
And it looks over. With that, a lot of the air of like simplicity leaves him. And as he will take a stance, basically bringing himself down into a fighting space with his palm up, you see a bit of glow move out the end of his arm to the edge of his palm as he moves to strike you with flame petal.
Okay, that's not great because I'm covered in oil still.
And part of his action, his legendary reaction, he is going to. I need you to make a. Which save is this one? Hold on. I need you to make a Constitution saving throw.
Okay.
So he's covered in oil, and he's about to get hit with fire. I'm so far caught up on everything.
For the most part. One more thing that's going to wrinkle in here.
Hold
Durak's
on.
gonna try and search in his bag for 11 secret herbs and spices real quick.
So before I call this, I'm going to use a mayhem die just because I'm adding a D8 to this saving throw.
That's a good call.
That's going to be a 16.
Got anything else?
I can use the mayhem die. I had 3, now I have 2.
I leave it up to you.
Yeah, because I only.
Do we all have 3? I know we have 1 mayhem, and I have written down 1 mayhem and 1.
My chair's progressively sinking right now, and I hate that.
Die.
So I rolled and my chair just completely sank on. God damn it. So I now have a 21 total because I rolled a 5 on that other D8.
Perfect. You do feel that when he went into that stance, this feeling that you almost could not move. But that with the flame that is coming out, you basically instinctually you're able to pull yourself out of it. You feel that pang inside your head of you need to move.
Yeah. The oh shit response. I hear my patron go, move, idiot, move.
And I am going to get 15.
Huh?
Does a 15 hit you?
Just.
Oh, with disadvantage?
Oh, thank you. It's a very good point. Given the reaction it is, that would be still the 15.
I'm trying, people. I'm trying.
It's all right. It's all right.
So, Var, you see basically this line of flame come out towards you. It is going to strike you, and it basically it's going to do the fire damage, but it's also it's going to ignite the oil that you're currently on. Currently, you're going to take 10 damage from the strike itself, and then and on fire, you're going to start to take 3 points of damage as this first. You're currently inflamed.
If you haven't already, remember you guys have a 5 temp.
Yep,
or 5 extra on top.
Oh, right. How much was it?
It's only 5, but that goes for max and current HP.
Okay, so go back up 5. What's it equal?
Though you all see him much more like now, kind of very a little less wobbly than you had before. He does look like a little worse for wear.
And you just see me get turned into like the shortest version of a phoenix right now.
Oh goodness.
All right. Ferrari, that is still within your turn. Did you have anything left?
Oh, I'm going to stop, drop, and roll.
Go right ahead.
That's basically what I just like. You just see flaming chicken mode, and I just boom and start rolling.
Cool. Just give me a d20.
17.
You've put the flames out. You have learned it well in primary school for your history. You remembered stop, drop, and roll effectively.
I mean, effectively, I'm prone right now, which is bad, but I put out the fire, which is good.
That is true. All right. And with that, we'll go to Doric. Doric, you're now across the room about 30 feet away from him because he had made his way over towards Grim.
I'm rushing to swing on his ass for setting Ferrari on fire. I'm going to add my chaos die to this.
Did Ferrari just attack them?
Yes.
I'm adding both. I'm adding my chaos and my, what's the other dice called?
And you doubled the damage for the vulnerability, right?
Mm-hmm.
Wait.
Just making sure.
Yep.
Mayhem die. So I have a chaos and the mayhem die added to my swing here.
A D6 and D8?
Yes. So this is, because I literally saw my friend got set on fire, an overhead great weapon master reckless swing.
Jesus Christ. With advantage, do you still get advantage on attacks with him?
Every time I have reckless attack, so I have advantage all the time.
Mm-hmm.
So that is a 7, 4, 3, 17, 24. 24 to hit.
All right. 24 is going to hit. He is going to use his last legendary reaction to see how this goes.
Oh, buddy.
Okay. So, he will take damage. How much damage you got currently? He is going to have it.
Okay, so that is 2. No, that's 3d6. No, stop adding d6. I'm just gonna. I don't know how to take away d6 from this roll. Okay, I just hit the X button. Cool. All right, so that is 2d6 for my normal swing roll. That is 7 plus 4, 11, and 10 more for my reckless swing, which took away my proficiency modifier, and it was a flat 20 swing. So that would be 7 plus 11 plus 10. 7 plus 4 plus 10, 21, 42 damage for the doubling.
Okay. You will see him as he realizes you're swinging into him. He is going to take the hit. He is going to basically flop onto your weapon and, stay there.
Oh, I'm trying to go through him.
I know. And he is basically now holding on to in his chest where you made impact. So it's just kind of there, and he is like, Ugh. It looks like it took a lot out of him just to do that.
Okay, I kind of just hold it over, so I swung over, and he got hit, and then he grappled or flopped onto my weapon. So now I'm just kind of trying to pull it up.
You're pulling him with it.
All right. Let me see here.
Come on, beefcake! Beefcake!
Yeah, no, I'm checking how much my strength works here. So it'd be a strength check to see if I could just lift his ass up with my weapon.
I don't know. Does it seem like he's the size of a table?
That's such a deep cut. That is such a deep cut.
Not the table incident. Listen, he's person size, so I'm gonna try and lift him up with it.
Arguably, that's table sized.
Roll for it. Let's see where we go.
Oh, that is great.
I have advantage on strength saving throws, so I'll just hit the button here. So that's a 23 to yoke his ass up.
You have him lifted now in the air with your weapon, and he's just kind of hanging off it like, see, I knew you could do it.
Oh, come on, man. Words of affirmation have to, like, I'm feeling a little guilty. Overall, he seems like a pretty chill guy.
Fine.
I don't know. Doric has a soft heart for okay people. It's kind of feeling a little bad now.
If we weren't
on fire.
But he did put my friend on fire, so it's evening out. Yes, it's coming back.
I blame his god, not him, for being this way.
Hold on. I lost the rage, but the rage is back.
Are you doing anything with him as you now have him in the air?
You could drop the hammer with him on it.
I'm going to take him and I'm going to bring him over as far away from everybody as possible and just drop. Oh, I disappeared on the screen. Just like kind of drop him against the wall. Or green force field. Barbarians just figure it'll work out eventually.
So you're basically going to now like push him up against the wall.
Yes.
Like a slam?
No, just kind of just press him against the wall and just I'm pretty much putting myself between you guys and the monk.
So bad monks get panini pressed?
Wait, what did you say?
Bad monks get panini. It's a TikTok thing.
Oh, panini press.
So,
yes.
Doric, you move to set him up against this edge of this green wall, like glowing thing.
Yeah.
And as you set him down, I'm assuming you're like trying to pin him in place, right?
I mean, kind of. I'm just kind of just flopping him there.
Good, because as soon as you flop him here, that was great. And he proceeds to, with that last up against the wall, 1 hit HP that he had, falls asleep.
No way.
Falls asleep on your hammer, unconscious.
Nice. We brought him to 1 HP. That's wild.
I was waiting to see if you just dropped the if you just dropped it and he got hit because you dropped it, or whatever. And with that, bravo! What good sport, Mert, buddy. That was a great one. You're asleep. Okay, hold on. And you hear a lot of clapping, and you see Mirth glow green. And seemingly it seems to like make him replenished a bit too. Grim, you feel great now. Since there's this clapping too, Grim, you basically can have advantage for the rest of the day because you're kind of taking in anything from whatever he would like, any thing as well. Oh, that was good sport. Oh man, you all did pretty well there. And Mirth, good work. You definitely proved them worthy.
Is he good? Is he responsive?
Mirth is now snoring, for lack of a better thing, on the end of your weapon.
I just get up and start wringing out whatever oil I can still feel in my feathers out.
How do your feathers look right now?
A little singed. The ones that are burnt will fall out over the next day or two. And we'll grow back. I'll get fresh feathers. Don't worry about it. I haven't really had to deal with burning feathers before, but I molt regularly, so it's kind of like shedding fur kind of vibe. but with feathers.
All right, you and me will take a trip to Grand, see if she's got anything.
It's a learning experience. See, you've learned that taking hospitality and not taking hospitality has consequences. But I'm sure that you'll do better next time. Hold on, let me take care of Mirth real quick just to get him all well, I guess off of your out of your care for a moment. Mirth, buddy, hold on. We're just gonna get you back home, all right? You'll note behind you, Doric, now that the dome aura around you all is dissipated away, but kind of in its place in front of you opens up what appears to be like flat purple mist. It basically is right behind Mirth, and kind of because Mirth is kind of like, okay, does home? Okay, they there? And as he says, "Are they there?" you do see what appears to be a very large paw come through the doorway. I got you, buddy. Come on. And you see the paw basically prop Mirth up and walk him like through the shoulders backward through this purple mist.
Now that we're done with him, can we take care of this guy?
Doric, I will ask that you give me a perception check.
Where's my dice?
Matt, click-clack math rocks?
I clicked the thingy. Oh, I guess it didn't go through. I'll click it again. Here we go.
Oh, buddy.
5.
Okay. Doric, you saw the paw. It seemed rather odd. You do see now, kind of if you're looking in the mist, there are silhouettes, a few of them, but that's about all you can make out. There's a few silhouettes back there. And as Mirth gets pulled in, he becomes one of them as well. And the purple smoke fog starts to dissipate and just clears within the air. What a good showing of all of you. Glad at least I had something to do before I got pulled out of this plane. Well, I'm already starting to feel the effects that I can't stay much longer. I hope you all learned a valuable lesson. Whenever you talk to a god, it will be better for you later. The cup that you all saw in the room that was at the start is starting to crack a bit.
Ferrari, him next.
He's leaving. It's not even going to matter. He's leaving, and my magics are spent. I don't think we would even clock on his radar.
Well, don't sell yourself short there. This is again. We can't come to this plane anymore. With how everything's going. So this has just been a very nice sport. It's been wonderful to be here for as long as I could. You see another crack run down the cup.
You say that you can't come here anymore. Is that something to do with us here, or is that something that happened within the gods?
Oh, don't you know? Oh, how long has it been? You mortals, how long do you live again? Another crack runs down the glass.
Depends on the race.
It's just you can't do like the old days. There's a lot of problems.
Do I know
mending on the cup?
You attempt mending on the cup. It does not work.
Well, I tried.
I break the cup. I swing my hammer right on it.
Now, for your rune. Doric swings at the cup.
I break the cup. I feel no regrets. I do not like this guy.
As soon as you swing at the cup, you note that there is just a whoosh of what appears to be pink dust that comes out from the bottom of your swing. The cup cracks. Quick, bye! And you hear the voice dissipate. In the back corner of the room, you hear, "No! No, Lord! No, Gustave! No! Why would you do that? We were just getting somewhere." Oh, that work.
I need meat, I say as I start heading for the door.
I look at Dork. I'm like, go get your meat. I'm gonna have a chat with the professor because this wasn't the god he wanted, but he still got results, which is interesting. Plus, we were promised some sort of payment.
That's right, we are on a campus. Professor, mess hall, where?
Oh Jesus!
Just all that work. Oh.
I guess I'll find a student more capable.
I cast calm emotions on him.
You do see him kind of lighten up a bit. Reef, give me a quick perception check.
Alrighty. 14.
Okay. Ash kind of nudges you a bit, and as kind of in the direction of a window, you notice that after the nudge that there is a couple of frogs that looks like they're trying to hop away out the window.
I catch one.
Go for it. Can you roll me a d20 real quick?
D20.
Why do you want the frog?
Because frogs are amazing.
I mean, that's not wrong. I'm just saying it's kind of random
Dang
after
it,
just
3.
finding the god thingy.
I rolled a 3.
You roll a 3. All right, you're able to catch the frog on the left then. It has a bit of a purplish hue to its skin. So you now have a purple frog, depending on what you want to do with it.
I put it in my pocket.
Cool. The other one snaps its way out of the window and is headed out. The mess hall is out. It's down at the bottom near the gate. It's open, I think. We were so well. We were successful. We were successful. Just didn't go at the end of how I thought it would. That's fine.
Mm-hmm. He says. All right, thank you. I leave.
Is anybody hurt here?
I took a hit.
Just my stomach.
Like, how bad is everybody?
I'm about 2/3 up, so.
Nothing a couple of meat shanks can't cure.
I just need a bath.
Okay. Let me ask the second question. Who used the most of their abilities?
I swung like really hard.
That can benefit from short rest stuff.
Actually, I think I do get my spell slots back with a short rest because I'm a warlock, baby.
Yes.
Cool. I cast Prayer of Healing. You get 2d8. 10 points of healing, and you gain all of your benefits from a short rest, but you do not get your healing factor, and I've used my healing factor.
Cool.
Right.
So
you feel nice.
I'm back up to full plus a little bit because of aid. Thank you for that. And I get my spell slots back.
Just in case.
I will I'll get you all. I'll send scrolls to the rock bottom, a couple of them, for some imbued ones for you all, for your time today. If we can reopen, if we can find supplies to reopen, we could do this again, and maybe make headway.
I would love to collaborate with you about the notes that you would have taken on this, because this was clearly an unprecedented event today, despite how it turned out.
Well, you can't even get to God anymore anyway. Hardly. Those, the clerics are just having trouble as much as anyone else. There's never anyone around. Just, it's so today is progress. Progress is good. That is good.
I'm sorry. You just say God. Don't you mean gods?
Well, yes, but even getting one to take notice of the world or appear or give a sign these days.
I know for a fact that Sephaim has blessed the city and walked the streets one night.
Grim, you want to give me a history check?
Huh?
Get him, Grim.
Come on, baby. Guidance. Well, before I roll. Aw. I'll still roll the guidance. Aw. That's a 10.
Okay. Grim, kind of thinking about it right now. You don't really remember the last time Sephaim had an intervention or sign in person that you can put your finger on.
It's been many years since I've seen her here myself.
You have had the communication that you've had. You do note that now you think of it though in terms of like real signs of things. There's a question there somewhere. But it's fine. I definitely appreciate all your help. And you know, if, at some point maybe we can do this again, or maybe you can teach something to the students sometime. We can bring you up for. But I think I need to go. I need to go rest for a little while now. I don't even know how. Were you just a random bystander, young one? He's talking to you, Reef.
I shake my head no and hug Ash and say, part of the group.
Oh, okay, fair. At least Lord Dionysus knew that, it must be. Fair enough, all right. Well, like I said, I will send some scrolls to the rock bottom, and I thank you all.
I do want to ask you, is there anybody in the faculty that study besides the study of the divine, is there anyone that's studying Fae?
You mean the Fae in general, the world of the Fae?
All the above, yes.
You've spent some time here, haven't you? Right?
It was a brief couple of days before I had stepped out and joined this adventuring group.
You must know that many of those tomes are no longer accessible, right?
Restricted or
just gone?
Kind of like redacted then.
No, no, what the history of the Fae in this continent has always been something of majesty and wonder, but any time it comes up for conversation, it tends not to go well once it's down on some record. There's been the great fire of Poros in their library. We even here had a break-in 100 years ago with the last great researcher.
That's unfortunate.
Who was that?
Oh.
Did they ever get a suspect in the incident that happened here?
No, but your friend brings up a great point. Wolfram just was found dead and all his notes gone.
Wolfram.
Huh. Interesting. Well, that's unfortunate. I always had a deep fascination with the Fae, and well,
I've only a few notes on even the one we've just met. Something about a land full of olives or something like that. Definitely much more fun, options to research from here on out. But yes, if you do find anything, it's wonderful to refill our knowledge in tomes.
yes.
If we could just If we could just connect to the Fae, like we can't even connect to the gods, let alone the Fae. I don't know if that would be good.
As he
good,
says
though.
this, I would like to say, this is an odd thing you say. Really not. And thinking as a cleric and everything, I'm going to cast Augury, which you receive an omen from your worldly entity about the results of a course of action that you plan on taking within the next 30 minutes. I am thinking about going to the church and busting into the head clergyman's office and saying, I know the gods are talking to us. What would be the course of action within the next 30 minutes? I got a wail for good, woe for bad, wail and good, wail and woe for both good and bad, or indifference. I don't know how you plan on doing that.
As you cast this and as you kind of put it through, you outside of the room, you start to hear crying.
Like before I cast it?
No. After you cast it, now outside the room, there's distinctly crying and wailing.
Do we all also hear this, or is it
Yes,
just
you
Grim?
do. Yes, you do.
Even from the
Wailing,
cafeteria?
as in that course of action would be good to do.
You hear that as you hear a wail outside the room. And I will say, if you were asking for an omen, sounds a lot like that.
I look
I
at
do
him
the-
and go,
Go ahead.
I look at the professor and everyone else and goes, excuse me, I must relieve myself. Having a good day, all. Everyone, I'll meet you back at the tavern. I have some business to attend to. My fangs are like in my mouth. You can't see them, but I already know I'm piercing my own lip with them open, and I'm booking it out the door. I'm not waiting.
Yeah. I do like the owl head turn and then do the full body turn to meet my head's gaze towards the sound of the wailing and crying. As you're like booking it out, I'm just like, oh, you're already oh, does anybody else want to address that or whatever's got grandma wound up? I think I want to.
If you all would take care of it, get your friends some meat on the way out. I'm going to go lay down. I will see you all. And the professor tends to walk out towards his office.
Yep.
As you exit, I assume as we're all kind of exit, Grim kind of strodes on ahead of you, away from you all. And the rest of you all walk out of the circular turret where this was. Upon coming outside, you notice sitting up against the wall is a goblin child crying.
Being small as SMOL, small, like the goblin child, but a little bit bigger because I'm an adult. I just kind of like trot over. I'm like, hey there, buddy. What's got you so upset?
Someone stole Meek's rock. Meek's pet rock. Gone.
Oh.
Meek's pet rock ran away without feet.
Oh boy. Pet rock, you say? Did it have any kind of distinct coloring to it?
It stayed in Meek's room, just to be on Meek's side where no one was.
Ooh. Does this goblin child have any pockets?
Yes.
Okay.
Did he say what color it was?
If you ask Zari would know what color it is.
I would like to sleight of hand it into the boy's pocket. Before anyone needs to know any of the colors of this rock.
Go right ahead. If you would roll for sleight of hand.
Yeah. Oh, that's not good. It's a 9.
Do you have any chaos die to
No,
bump it
don't
up?
even. Do not even worry about it. The goblin child is so engrossed in their crying and being upset. You easily kind of plunk your hand around into their side pocket and drop the rock in.
Okay. Oh. Well, if your rock walked away, maybe it will walk back to you.
Without feet again, the magic of this place is a miracle. Meek's so impressed.
I look at Zari. I'm like, just sort of like do a little head cock, like curious as to what he means by that. And then I look back at the boy and go, "Did you check everywhere? Even, like you didn't take it with you by any chance and forget that you took it with you?"
The Meek starts to take off a shoe and look in the bottom of a shoe, and then not seeing it in the first one removes the second.
What about your pockets, or if you have a hat, or?
Oh, my hat's Meek's hat's back in the room where he's not with the rock. Hold on, and he starts. You can see that pockets must be a new thing, and so when we get towards feeling out the pockets, Meek finds the rock in its pocket, and as Reef, you note that this greenish hued produced rock comes out into this little goblin's hand. That oh, it did come back. It walked back. Where are your feet? And it just kind of looks at the rock. Great, I have to put you back. Goodbye now. And you see this goblin child stroll their way back towards the dormitories that you were at before. With that, you make your way down to the bottom of the Forgotten Flame, and in the mess hall are able to grab a bit of meat to satiate Doric. The meat in question today is, you'll find, grilled chicken. They are very adamant about that today. And you are all able to make your way back towards the Rock Bottom Inn. Now, that will end our session for today, as you have bested a champion of a god and have made your way to a new set of scrolls as your reward. Now, with that, we'll let the group go across, introduce themselves, plug anything they wish, and go from there. So we'll start below with Ferrari and make our way across.
Woo! Hey guys, I am Cregan. I play Ferrari in this campaign here. You'll find me here most every Friday, as long as we have our 2 campaigns going bi-weekly, with Evils of Enferacuse, of course, tonight, and then Arcton Rising Nemesis Queen, where I play a astral elf druid of the Circle of Stars. But you'll also find me on the Discord posting memes and silly shit there, just kind of having a good old time with my friends. So that's about it for me. I don't have like any tiki-talkies or anything wild like that I do. So boop. Boop, 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 boop.
Hello, I'm the Grey Jedi. You can find me in the Discord if you need a map made. I run Planescape Edge of the Void. We will be coming back after a long hiatus since I just came back from vacation. So keep an eye out from that. I'm also in every other game that we host here. So come on by. It's a good time. Let's go to Doric.
Doric Grand, Human Barbarian at your service. I don't really have any online handles that I go by, but I hope you will catch us when we play Monster Hunter with family on Sweet Tea's channel on Sundays at 5. Other than that, I will pass it to Zari.
Hi there, I'm Zuri, play the Tabaxi Rogue, and yes, like Doric said, you can find me and him on Sundays, or usually on Sundays, on Sweet Tea's Gaming Variety channel. I'm gonna hand it over to, other way, to Grief.
Hello, I am Spastic Squirrel, and I play Reef, the Tiefling Ranger, with severe social anxiety. And I'm also in the Nemesis Queen as well. So yeah, stop by every Friday.
And I am Concleod, your evil DM. You'll find me here as well as in games like Planetscape Edge of the Void and Leagues Underneath. You'll also find me on TikTok doing everything from donut reviews to board game reviews and other fun geeky items and soda, like Ferrari's terrible Oreo decision making. You'll also find us on not only here if you're on Twitch, but you also find us on YouTube if you're not there. You'll find us on TikTok. You'll find us in lots of places. You can support the channel with memberships and things, so take a look at that, or with merch if you'd like to buy anything. If you're going to PAX Unplugged in Philadelphia, I'll be at PAX Unplugged this year. Happy to say hello. And otherwise, we just hope you join us for lots of fun stuff. We'll be back in 2 weeks for Evils of Enferacuse. And otherwise, we hope you let chaos reign.